everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I'm at Union Square on this sultry summer afternoon. I'm on my way to the green market. I want to get just a couple of things. I'm thinking really light and easy and quick. So I have an idea for a summer fruit and a nice fruit dessert. Actually, something I could also incorporate into salads and things too. But I'm going to get some nectarines because they're my most favorite summer fruits. I think they're more interesting usually than peaches because the skin is very flavorful and the skin stays on. So you don't have to worry about the fuzz and you get another layer of flavor and they're beautiful and I just love them. So this time of year we stand a pretty good chance of finding some really flavorful ones, and so I'm going to go into the market and grab some and then I will see you in the kitchen, okay? Come with me, we'll go into the market. Most fruits and vegetables look great this time of year, of course, in late July. But because of the really dramatic cold snap in New York in February, there was a lot of damage to the local New York State orchard stone fruit crops, the peaches and nectarines, plums and apricots. So I'm going to find a little more volume and variety in farms from South Jersey. So that's what's going to work for me today because they didn't sustain as much damage there. Gorgeous squashes, aren't they wonderful? Wow. Okay, and all that beautiful rainbow chard and all sorts of neat things. Most of this will be around all summer long. Okay, so here's my South Jersey farm, and it's got some great looking peaches and also some really beautiful nectarines there. That's where I'm heading. They look good and they smell good too, which of course is the most important thing. So I'm going to grab some of these and then we'll head back. Look at those blueberries. Tempting. Well, obviously that orchard did a great job of cross-merchandising. They caught me on the blueberries too, as well as the nectarines. So let's start with those. This is a pint. You want to pick them over, of course, and remove any leaves and stems and any really mushy berries or teeny tiny ones should probably go too. Put about half of them into a stainless steel or other non-reactive saucepan and just add a couple of things to that. You need a little sweetener. I'm using agave nectar today. So maybe as much as a quarter cup of agave nectar. And we need also a couple of thick slices of ginger. That'll give it a little extra flavor. That's optional. Actually, if you don't have any ginger around or if it's not your most favorite flavor, then put a cinnamon stick or two in instead of the ginger. You'll like that as well. I'm carving the peel off a lime. You could do a lemon as well. So just go ahead and put that in a big piece so it's easy to get out later. And juice of half of your lime. If it's nice and juicy, one lime will do this. If they're not that juicy, then you might need two. So get that started. That needs to come up to the simmer. Needs about about 10 minutes probably altogether. You can stir it occasionally, and you want the first group of berries to cook very tender and give up most of their liquid, and you want some of that liquid to reduce so that the mixture gets nice and syrupy. So maybe about 10 minutes, and you can see I'm pushing the zest down in there to make sure that the flavor comes out into the syrup. So when that's had its time to cook, then it's time to add the rest of the berries. So just stir those in, and now we want to be kind of careful. We don't want this to cook too much. We just want the berries to heat through and start, well, if some of them start to pop a little bit, that's okay, but mostly they just need to warm through. So this is just about a minute, 1 to 2 minutes tops. So that way we have the first part of the berries that are making that nice syrup that's had time to reduce a little to concentrate the flavor and the sweetness. And then we have some more whole berries around for texture. So there's our blueberry compote. That's all there is to that. So you want to turn that out into a bowl so you can set it aside to cool. I would do this a day or so before I needed it, and go ahead and chill it. I think that's easier to do. And it needs a little bit of fresh lemon juice or lime juice once you have it out. Lime juice is more flavorful when it hasn't been cooked. So once you get that out of the pan, then squeeze the rest of your lime juice in there. Just maybe about a tablespoon should do it. So set that compote aside to cool or chill, and there are lots of things you can use this for. In addition to today's idea, you can use this compote for ice cream. You can use it for pancakes and waffles and all sorts of things, and it'll keep nicely for you too in the fridge. Just be sure to remove the zest and the pieces of ginger before you use it. Okay, so just cover that and let it cool, and then chill it. So now for our nectarines, you want to cut them in half, and notice that every nectarine will have a line that defines the two halves with the pit flat in the middle. So look for that line and cut all the way around, then torque it open and remove the pit from the side where the pit is, and you can do that by hand, or you can try that with your paring knife, whichever seems to work best for you. Will be just fine. So torque those open. Always make sure to cut along that line so you get you cut to the edges of the pit where it's flat. Then take your nectarine halves and brush them with a little bit of bland vegetable oil, and that way that they won't stick on your grill. So preheat the grill pan, get it really nice and hot, and and then you can start to lay the fruit in. It will take probably about 2 minutes to get nicely browned on the first side, maybe 2 minutes, something like that. And when you've reached that point, then of course you're going to turn them over and let them cook on the skin side for a little while, another 2 minutes. Now some of these stuck a little bit. It happens. One thing you can try is, by the way, after your pan is hot, wait till the pan is good and hot, and then rub it with a paper towel with a little oil on it, and that may help. But if it's a well-seasoned pan, you shouldn't need to do that stage. So give them a turn, and at this point, if you want to brush a little more oil on there, that might give you a better finish for the second cooking. So that's what I'm doing here. So 2 minutes on the skin side, and then we're going to flip them over and give them another 2 minutes on the cut side. When you turn them this time, try to line up your grill marks. Try to flip it so that you get cross-hatching on there as much as you possibly can. So that's your goal, to turn them so that you get cross-hatching. Another 2 minutes, and that's it. So you can pull these off, and you can serve them right away while they're still warm. You can let them cool off and serve them cold, whatever works best for you. The recipe is at brucebeckinthekitchen.com. Please drop in and say hello. I love these grilled nectarines. I'm serving them today with a beautiful goat cheese, that also something that I found at the market. And as I mentioned before, if you want to use this blueberry compote for ice cream, that would be great. Or if you want to use it with pancakes and waffles, or you've got a lot of possibilities there. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this. I hope to hear from you. brucebeckinthekitchen.com. Thank you.